Matt does a little bass thing in there.
Some nice touches. Which is nice. Some nice touches.
Yes, yes. Not to take away from Jason, who, by the way, does a great job soloing all over the album.
Right.
And so he really shines here. Put the flames out.
Yeah, that's right. And I tell you, the pairing of Jason and Steve is really interesting because they're totally different guitarists, but they mesh well.
It's amazing how they work that way, because you wouldn't think on paper that they would work. This is 1991. Jason is new school. He's a shredder all the way.
Right.
Steve is an old school guy, just as talented, but comes from a different neck of the woods in terms of guitar playing.
Absolutely.
But, I'll give Dave credit. Dave was always able to pick great guitarists and make it work. And those two guys, as you'll hear later in the interviews, worked well together, got along well together to this day. So
yeah. Okay, so Little Ain't Enough and Shoot It were in a kind of their own sort of basket. Now you got like Tell the Truth and Lady Luck are sort of in their own kind of basket. And then we come to song number 7 here, 40 Below, and this is similar to almost like Hammerhead Shark. It's in their own little basket. It's got that quirky, comedic wordplay. This one has that similar sort of jokey vibe. This song is, I think, better than Hammerhead Shark because I think Roth is more fully engaged. However, the lyrics are a little bit weak. Like, Little Jack Frost is going to bite your little butt. I mean, that's like a Sammy lyric right there. And then he says, shiver, ready for this? Shiver and a shakin', yeah, the whole routine. You get a fast crash course in air conditioning. That's got Hagar vibe to it.
What
about this one? Stick your face in the Arctic blast and tell everybody they can kiss my ass.
Because the Iceman's coming.
Because the Iceman's coming. I mean, and then, he's quoting the Wizard of Oz toward the end. He's imitating
that whole end part where it was like monkey time for Dave, and he's almost like rambling on about I don't know what. Yeah.
Right. But I have to tell you, the music is tremendous on this one. I love this song. This has got some great music on it. The lyrics don't even sound like Dave. That's what's a little weird. So, I don't know. Take a listen to this clip. So as you can tell, it's rip-roaring for sure. It's a great song. It's a great album track, but I don't know. There's some little cringy moments there. I don't know about this one.
Is this the one when the two guys are soloing off against each other towards the end of the song?
Yeah.
Don't like that match, no.
The performance is tremendous. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that part I like.
No, like I said, the music alone is great. I thought some of those lyrics were a little cringy. Anyway, track number 8. Sensible Shoes. This was Dave's second single. Goes to number 6 on the Billboard mainstream rock charts, but it really doesn't do any damage on the mainstream top 40. So now, Sensible Shoes, kind of a surprise choice. It's a very mid-tempo harmonica vibe here, very bluesy acoustic with a kind of a thick backbeat. Listen to this clip.
I got a fast car, go cruising down the highway, a Corvette Stingray, I do it my way, got a good job, I'm making lots of money, I look good and I'm funny, so why am I want some honey? The gypsy said the problem with you need some sensible shoes. Yes you do, yes you do.
and it's got sort of a cool slide work there from Steve. It's a well-constructed song, and it really fits David Lee Roth's vocal vibe for sure. This is a highlight on the record. I love the blues. This goes right in the basket with Lady Luck and Tell the Truth. There's that whole bluesy thing going on. It almost sounds like a Huey Lewis song, if you can believe it or not. It's got that kind of old-timey vibe to it. It's got a cool kind of groove with zesty seasonings. Now, another strike number 3, Dave. Okay? This song, banned from MTV. Second video, banned from MTV. So yet a third strike against this album. So, I mean...
And why was this one banned from MTV?
Too provocative in nature. Unbelievable, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
What was Dave doing? Well, it was probably better off because if the song got a lot of widespread press coverage and popularity, he would have had a problem with John Fogerty because he's, again, he's totally ripping off the Born on the Bayou.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but again, it's not his melody or the lyrics or the hook. It's the background backbeat that sounds just like it.
Well, it's the guitar lick, too, quite frankly. Yeah. And let me put it to you this way. I'm not always the first person to notice this stuff. Okay. But if I'm noticing it off the top, man, you'd better check with your lawyer.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Here's a clip of Born on the Bayou. Here's a clip of Sensible Shoes. As you can tell, it's got that swampy kind of, right? It's got that kind of jangly guitar thing, yeah.
There's quite a few times on this album where it's good, but It's been done before. And they're borrowing riffs that sound way too close to what's been done before.
Did you think, when I mentioned before about Baby's on Fire, did you notice the immigrant song thing? Did you notice that?
I did notice it at first, because I had actually read that too.
Right.
And then after, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of hear that a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think that one is as brazen as some of the other ones. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely has that feel.
Well, here's a clip of the immigrant song. Here's a clip of Baby's on Fire. As you can tell, it's got that riff. Now, here we are. We're on sort of the ending part of the album, song number 9. Now, this is where I think the album sort of ramps up a bit. It's sort of very rocky from here. We got another 4 songs, and it's almost like they're putting the gas pedal all the way to the floor. Last Call comes out. Many have said this song sounds like Walk This Way, the Aerosmith song. Not on the chorus, but on the verses. It certainly has that Steven Tyler vibe. Here's a clip. Now, here's a clip of Walk This Way. So it's written by David Lee Roth, Rocket Roche, Matt and Greg Bissonette with Brett Tuggle. There's a whole 2-minute bluesy breakdown, which I really like at about 2 minutes into the song, and then it gets really rocked up again. But I like this song. I mean, I enjoy it, but I understand what they're talking about. There's definitely some borrowing going on here. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I find it interesting the songwriters on this song because Rocket Roche would join Dave later as a touring guitarist.
I
always wondered if he was up for the guitarist gig and started writing songs with the band.
Maybe.
And then Jason Becker came along and, that was that, and he didn't have the gig.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm not really sure.
Because that's almost like a full band writing credit.
Yeah. Here's a clip.
Last call, and I don't need no drink. This is last call. Could be later than you think. Last call, before they hit our lights. This is last call. That don't mean good night.
What do you think of this song, though? Do you like it or no?
I think lyrically it's funny. It's Dave being Dave. And I think it was a brilliant move where he sings the lines, and then there's that spoken piece. How does it go?
Peter Pan and
it's like
Tinkerbell.
Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Poise on the proverbial brink.
Right.
I said, how the hell you get those tight blue jeans? I said, for starters, you could buy me a drink. It was.
That's
right?
all, yeah.
So he sings, and I think I screwed up some of the lyrics.
Yeah,
there,
I got you. But
anyway, I thought it was like a brilliant move because it forces you to listen to them, even though you've heard them like 2 or 3 times already in the song. So It just shows Dave's gift for lyrics.
Yeah.
He has a flair for lyrics. Not that he's writing about big social causes or anything like that.
Right. No. Yeah.
But he has a way of writing that appeals to me a lot.
He does. Now we're on to song number 10, which is the Dogtown Shuffle, which definitely has that kind of hoodie, dark alley vibe from maybe this is coming from the seedy motel or hotel they were in.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah.
There's a little too much synth here for me. I think you got to get it out of here. It takes away from the grittiness of the song. But Dave does his talk singing thing. This song is written by Steve Hunter, David Lee Roth, and Brett Tuggle. About 2 minutes and 47 seconds in, Dave has that CB effect, which was a thing in the 90s where they kind of talk through a megaphone or a CB or whatever he's doing. But I love that little thing he's doing there. There's a great solo here by Jason Becker. This song has a slinky, creepy effect. I'm new in town, but I was wondering if I could get directions to your place.
Hey, man, there's a line behind me. A line behind me.
I love that. Oh, this is a good one. Take a listen to this clip.
Too much distance between a pat on the bed and a kick in the pants. We do the Dogtown Shuffle. I know you talk the talk. Yes, I do. I do the Dogtown Shuffle. Yeah, but can you walk the walk? Let me see you do it one time.
I enjoy this. I don't know. There's something just sort of campy about it that I love, and it's obviously Dave's having a ball doing it, for sure. And what do you think of Dogtown Shuffle? Are you into this song or are you not into it?
I am into the song because it definitely has that blues rock feel, but it's not quite the same as the rest of the songs on the album. So yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me.
Now we're on to song number 11, Dave, and this is the first song written by Jason Becker and Dave, and Jason really shines here. The heat gets turned up, and he brings his lickety-split style here. It almost seems like it could have been a show opener if Jason toured with the band, and we'll get into that in a little while. But
yeah, my God, this is a total show opener song.
But I have to say, if you listen to this song in earphones, this is the way the guitars should be brought up further on other songs on this album. The guitars are way up front. They're really riding the train here, and Becker really shows what he can do in terms of the guitar acrobatics. This has almost an Eat 'em and Smile Band vibe sound to it, right?
This has a Hot for Teacher vibe to it. I hear the Hot for Teacher boogie vibe a lot in this song.
Absolutely, especially in the drums.
Yes.
Song number 11, it's Showtime. Here's a clip.
Practice, just to get to Carnegie. 10% that's off the top. What's that to me? Eat it all. Honey, 'cause it's showtime. Just when it's baby, 'cause it's showtime.
So, yeah, this is the big song that Jason brought in here. It definitely seems like it could be a concert favorite, but as we'll get into a little bit later, it could have been huge. It could have been huge, but this is a great song, and